What do you respond with right now when I say, how's business? Great. Yeah, great, unbelievable, right? Do you know what that's doing in the subconscious mind? When I really study what these words do, when you say, great, you're telling people, I don't have time for you. And people get that at a real deep level. And if that's not the conversation you want to have, you got to pull out some different language. Every time you open your mouth, you want to do as Robert Greenleaf in his great book, Servant Leadership, said, improve upon the silence. So every time you open your mouth, you're either pushing people out of your life or you're planting seeds of referral in your business. So everybody do this. Take your left hand and press it out in front of you. Turn to the person next to you and say, talk to the hand. Okay, now take your right hand and act like you have a little referral seed in between your first and your fingers right there. Raise it up above your head. Now plant that on the head of the person sitting next to you. Okay? So, every time we talk, we're either pushing people out of our life or we're planting that seed. So, when someone says, how's business? You couldn't respond with, great! If you don't want that conversation any longer, we'll have a new skill. You can answer it like this. It's going well. And it's important you know that I do have time for you, your friends, your family members, and anyone else you know, and who could use my help right now. Now, that's called up-languaging. That's over-answering. That's giving them way more than they requested up front. But they're magic words.
Because, like I said, so many times we don't engage our brains. You know, I was getting on the plane in Salt Lake City, and the guy's taking the tickets, put them on the little scanner to get on the plane. And as I'm walking up, he says, how you doing? I says, I'm doing well. He scans the ticket and hands it back to me. He says, how you doing? I said, I'm still good. And how many times have we done that? We just don't engage our brains, and we just say whatever we say, and we're not paying the client. And hook them up to a heart rate monitor. It might look a little like this. Here's the level at which you deliver above their expectations. This would be the level at which you deliver below their expectations. A heart rate monitor might show you something like this. Now, these moments right here, these are called referral moments. These moments right here, those are not referral moments. Don't ask for anything at those points. Okay? By default, these moments just happen from time to time. They just happen in the course of the process of going through the journey. But what I want to show you is you can create these moments. Anytime you are going to deliver some good news is a perfect time to deliver beyond expectations. Folks, right now, there's a lot of it, media and everything out there right now, trying to tell them we're not worth what we're doing. We get overpaid for selling homes and getting loans and doing that kind of stuff, and we're just not showing people enough value. And if you want to make the money that we make on these processes, we've got to really show the value that we're doing. Because we do a lot of things that most people have no idea. I mean, the average transaction has over 150 pieces of paper, requiring upwards of 46 signatures and initials. Every I must be dotted, every T must be crossed, and any error in any one of those can be very costly to your client. And you're the one that oversees all those details. But yet we very rarely tell people what we do for them. And the way that you are going to be able to show them value and create these moments is by recognizing their value. So this might be the biggest point that you get here today, and don't let this one pass you by. Value is received only when value is recognized. And value is received only when value is recognized. And if you don't recognize your value, they don't get it. They get nothing for it. Every time we're going to deliver some good news, good news like files approved, loans approved, got the title report back, got the appraisal in at value, we're ready to close, we got documents, all these different these places, there's just so many of them that are natural throughout the process, that are perfect times, that some of them by default, like I said, just happen. But you can create them.